Hi, it is the Human Operating System time. So yesterday I share my proposal on the 2020 Wing Chun Impulse Momentum Chi-Sao platform upgrade. And I share the 3 core needs to be upgraded in order to make Wing Chun practice whole. Now today I'd like to share with you another critical key, which is extremely critical. Okay, so this is my proposal on the Wing Chun SLT 2020 practice. This thing has to be or must to be developed. Otherwise, it's all bad off. You're wasting your time for practice of SLT. Now, what this critical key is the natural deep lower abs breathing development. Okay, why? Because this is a must for impulse momentum handling or force transportation. Well, force transportation, if you want to use a Chinese term, it is simply fudging, those kind of stuff. And also under pressure handling. So we cannot just talk about, hey, I want to test this under pressure. Well, if you never train it, how can you test under pressure? One needs to develop it in order to test it, develop it properly. One cannot test to get whatever one wants, okay? That is just how the world works. So, yesterday in this video, I share on the reality of fighting. The reality of fighting, which is the dynamic impulse momentum exchange based on the 3 core. Okay, so you have the reality of fighting and then the 3 core. This is not my creations, as you see from my video. It is Shaolin stuff, Shaolin short strike stuff, authentic, okay, provable. And only with this, one can rise up to the challenge. Without this, we know it is not likely. Okay, so watch the other video if you want to look at the details which I present. So today I like to share with you another critical key, which is the natural deep lower abs breathing, support impulse momentum handling, and force or jing transportation. Well, you want to fight in this thing, you want to play this game, rise up to the opponent, the competitor. Well, one need to play in the dynamic impulse momentum game. And guess what? One need breathing, cardio to support that activity. So without the breathing developed, well, it's tough luck. One can't even breathe. There's no energy there to support the body. Okay? So that's why natural deep lower abs breathing is really important. And again, okay, I do not invent this thing. If we look at the Shaolin short strike, the same document I mentioned yesterday in this video, the Shaolin short strike document pre-Liangzhan, pre the Red Book. Okay, so it is not your lineage, my lineage. It is Shaolin short strike, verifiable, authentic, is proven. Period. Okay. So over here, as I translate the critical part, the important part in my book, Wing Chun Matrix, well, it said here, the transportations of force or jing is based in breathing. Okay? And the handling of breathing depends on the lower abs operations. If the breathing is not at lower abdomen but at the chest, the handling of leg and footwork will not be solid. How will this defeat the opponent? breathing is strength, the root of a martial artist. Well, that is written black and white, okay? So this is actually what means in the 修炼陶 1850 修炼陶 Creed. The Y5 kit, the fifth kit, it said union in Dan Tian, do meridian sing, or do channel sing, okay? So this is what it means. It means that breathing has to go low, okay? It has to go low, lower abs breathing, lower abdomen. Now that is the teaching of the Shaolin short strike. It is not what people think today, or people just claim today, such as just put the Tai Chi term there. Okay, you can see how many times people say, well, this 修炼陶 is like Tai Chi, internal, okay, or Qi, or mindfulness, or mind power, or magic, or any type of laboring from any grandmaster. No, it's not that. It is the lower abs, deep breathing. It is this one. It is breathing. It is nothing magic. So either one develop it or one don't develop it. Okay, this is the key. So how do you check if one develop the lower abs breathing in the 修炼陶 or not? You just walk around the person and see if the breathing of the person is having sound, coarse, or panting, and you can right away just walk around and hear his breathing and aware of his breathing, and you can know is it deep breathing or not, okay, or is breathing really forcefully. And the natural deep lower abs breathing is really soft. It can be really fine. And it can be, 6 breathing per minute, those kind of stuff. And it's never forceful at all. And this is as I map here in the Wing Chun Matrix, in the traditional Chinese martial art like this Shaolin short strike. You always have the physiological states development, and which is have a breathing or deep lower abs breathing development. And then another part here, you have the momentum handling development, okay? And you have to support here, okay? So in the Wing Chun Matrix books, I share how to do it, how to develop this with our modern tools, okay? The walking stick, we can develop it, because this is not your usual standing in Ichi-Kamyongma, clamping your knee, those stuff, no. In the Wing Chun Matrix, I show step by step how is it feel, how is it experience to develop this natural deep lower abs breathing. So one need to develop this. If one cannot develop in the one 修炼陶 set, okay. One thing is, if you're clamping your knee, forget about it. If you're clamping your knee, you will not be able to do natural deep lower abs breathing, period. Why? Because this is human biology, human biomechanics, okay? So again, it is not my likes or dislike or my opinion or my 5 cents. This is actually cast in stone in the ancient Shaolin short strike. And this is in the 1850s 修炼陶 Kit, the 5th Kit. One must develop this, okay? Now, so again, the way how to do it is in this book, okay? Now, so if one want to play this game, one better have that lower abs breathing, the natural lower abs breathing. You have plenty of stamina and your cardio and so forth. Otherwise, forget about it. Okay, It just doesn't make any sense at all that we do not follow the human body, and we do not follow what the ancient Chinese, the Shaolin short track ancestors have already figured out 200 years ago. What is the point? Okay, to not follow the human nature and not follow what the ancestors have been talking about, and not following what the 1850 Shilin Tao Quid. Well, one can keep putting in Tai Chi, mindful, mind power, all kind of stuff, but if you never develop the lower abs, the natural lower abs breathing, forget about it. One never develop it. Now, so this is the ancient part. We're basing on evidence, okay? Not that my opinion, your opinion, I think maybe or something. No. And it got nothing to do which grandmaster. You just look into it, what the ancients said and what is a human body, okay? The biology, biomechanics of it. Now, so you need that stamina, that cardio to support your impulse momentum handling. And how about this under pressure handling? Under pressure handling. Well, then we always say we need to be able to test the thing under pressure. Well, let's go look at it. Okay, natural deep lower abs breathing support under pressure handling. Why? This is science. This got to do with heart rate variability and autonomic nervous system related stuff. Okay, so it is known today scientifically. Deep breathing is known to be an easy and efficient way to manage stress, build resilience, and improve focus. Regular diaphragmatic breathing, which means the natural deep lower abs breathing, not tensing up, try to force the breathing deep, but it is natural deep diaphragmatic breathing, help build resilient recovery and reduce cumulative effect of stress in the body. Okay, this is scientific study. So breathe at a slow, regular rhythm. Example, 5 repetitions per minute. The optimal breathing rate for stress relieving effect. Okay, this is 6 repetitions. Okay, by scientific research. In general, that's what it is. When breathe deeply and slowly, heartbeat start to synchronize with the rhythm of the breathing, and heart's beat to beat intervals start to vary more. Okay, so the breathing and heart is synchronized. Okay, that's what deep breathing is known to be an easy and efficient way to manage stress, build resilience, and improve focus. So if one want to test oneself under pressure, one need that breathing for their energy, their cardio, their stamina, and one need that lower abs breathing training for handling the nervous systems and the stress and build resilience. Okay, this is scientific stuff. Now, so one need to verify the natural deep lower abs breathing or union or xing qi to dan tian. You know, if you want to use the Chinese term like here in the Shilin Tao Quid, we need to verify that scientifically. One just cannot, just using the term or union the qi in the dantian or xing qi the dantian, but one have no idea what it is, and keeping thinking qi is magic power. No, it's just breathing. Okay. So one can verify that, as in my book, The Wing Chun Matrix. It is a layout. Okay. The breathing runs naturally and effortlessly by its own resonant frequency. Okay, so he said here, compared with the chest breathing, the natural lower abs breathing in general has 3 to 6 larger breathing capacity. With a proper natural lower abs breathing practice, the breathing per minute could decrease naturally after a period of practice, such as from 17 beats per minute drop to 8 beats per minute. Now usually people can get up to the 17 beats per minute. It can drop to 8 beats per minute. For an experienced meditator or experience developed in the Xilium Tao, their breathing repetitions per minute may drop down to as low as 5 breathing per minute. Just as in the same book, it shows you this breathing per minute. This is the minutes ago. This is the this is a breath per minute. You see, from 12 it drop to what? Around 5-6 breathing per minute. Okay, so whether one have developed this or not, just hook into the machine. One know what is going on. It is never ever just to say, well, this is chi, I do this is chi, that is chi, but have no idea what it is and not be able to show scientifically what it is. Because only if one be able to show this scientifically that one really develop it, one have this advantage. Okay? This is sports science. Okay? And this is how to handling stress. So scientifically, if one really develop that Xing Qi to Dan Tian, union in the Dan Tian, well, one will be able to test under scientific instruments. Okay. And also, if one never developed this, how can one teach? So that is the issue, okay? And also, right now you don't have to go to mountain in China or in Himalaya to learn that. I show you here, very fast. If you follow the instructions using our modern tools, okay? So that's how simple it is, okay? We want to make things scientifically so everybody can get it. It's not like, hey, I'm the grandmaster. You put all the myth there, and nobody know what the heck is going on. Okay, and natural deep lower abs breathing developed in Wing Chun Xilium Tao practice could and should be verified scientifically to get the benefit of the practice, as what I just said. Whether you develop it or not, you can use machine, monitor, scientific technology, fitness band, and so forth to verify whether one develop it or not, one get it or not. It doesn't have to go to all this mysterious stuff, and for entire 100 years one never get anywhere. Okay. And then because one doesn't even have the breathing, that doesn't have the stamina and cardio. What good is that? How is that? How is one be able to play in the impulse momentum games or handling pressure? So this part where the physiological state, breathing development, and the momentum. Okay, so the 3 core which I shared yesterday on that video is the basic of this thing, the momentum, and today I share with you on this breathing stuff, okay? So both of them is really critical. And, well, if you want to look at that, you look at this, right? So you have this breathing per minute developed, and you can check your heart rate profile, okay? Because that will verify your physiological state development, which is this part of development, physical body development, the physiological state development. And this development support proper mechanics. It support proper mechanics, and thus it support the impulse momentum play. Okay, where you have a 4 momentum zone, and you have fighting skill here. Okay, now So this is a critical thing. This natural deep lower abs breathing is a critical thing. Now, you say, well, I have doubt, Hendrik. I don't believe that. Well, I show you what is reality. Well, the difference between chest breathing and natural deep lower abs breathing. So there's a Wing Chuner who take his heart rate profile and tell me that at the 2 days continuously when they do a certain thing, his heartbeat fly up to 141 and 149. And I look at it, I say, okay, do this. And right away, the next day, he tried doing the same thing. It dropped to 99. So you know what? I just asked him to activate the natural deep lower abs breathing. That's all. That's what difference it makes. So imagine if you are inspiring. Are you rather to use the usual breathing where it get up to the heart rate of 141 and the entire body is in chaotic situations, or you rather to have the 99 heart rate? And you know that the heart rate got to do with your breathing. Okay? So it is this practical and this pragmatic. One just simply cannot standing in that EG Kamyongma wishing someday something happen because someday you just do it right and you got it, you mimic thing. You cannot do that. You need to know what it is because the ancient do very specifically tell you what it is. Okay? It's not up for discussion. It's not up for our imaginations. People design it that way. Okay? They design Xiu Lim Tao that way. It's not up for anybody else who is not designing that stuff to give their 5 cents or belief or opinion. Okay? And now, we can use scientific to test it and to verify it. That is how it is. Okay? So this is the critical key I like to share with you today. Okay? Natural deep lower abs breathing. One need to develop in the Xiu Lim Tao set. Otherwise, what is the point? It's like you develop a car without putting the engine in. Or you have a car without you putting your gasoline in. Well, it's not going to work. We can keep talking about the mysterious magic power of the Chinese Taoists or Buddhists or whatever. In fact, it is very simple stuff. It is just a sports science base of stuff. Can we do it? Do we have it? Have we developed it? That is the thing. Okay? So this is to share with you today, and finally, I want to say that all this book of mine is targeted to go into let us today, everybody, disregard of lineage or style, know what happened with the traditional Chinese martial art, what is the basic of it, and we can verify with the sports science today. Because we need to develop this stuff like this lower abs breathing. You can develop it in 2 weeks. Okay, this stuff you can develop in 2 weeks. 2 weeks is very good already. One do not have a lifetime to standing and practice Xiu Lim Tao and still guessing. Maybe someday some get this magic power. Okay, so this is to share with you today. And again, everybody is free to believe whatever they want. And here I'm sharing with you what I found in ancient document and what I found in the modern science, which is verifying what the ancient ancestor of the Wing Chun is presenting. Either anybody want to follow it or not, well, that's everybody's freedom.